Yes, right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me again. I'm coming at you with some inspired content, as always. It's Friday, and I don't really do much work on Friday. I've got a nail appointment later, and got a lot to get done. My VA is waiting on me to answer lots of things, but I always follow my energy, and I've got stuff to say. So hopefully, it should be quite a quick live, quite a quick transmission if you're listening on the Unedited podcast series. It's just super important what I've got to say, and yeah, I don't want to wait. So what did I title this? Something like the key to solving any problem. This is such an important message, and I really hope it goes to the people who need to hear it. I don't hope, I know it will. I believe that's how life works. You get the things that you need to hear at the right time. Blah, blah, blah. Right, hang on, let me just ground. Right. My mission for you, my statement, my message for you is that personal development should always be your highest priority in life. Whether you're in your early 20s, whether you have a business, whether you have a family yet, whatever stage of your life you're at while you're listening to this, personal development should be a higher priority for you than it is. Unless you're super into personal development, in which case, great, you can watch this for fun or not, doesn't matter. But my message is personal development should be your highest priority because it is the key to changing your life. And the reason I say that is because mindset is everything. When you learn about the stuff that I teach, you will understand that your perception dictates how you experience and how you enjoy your life. Perception is everything, and your brain is always listening to you. And so the things that you think affect how you feel. And how you feel affects your relationships and the way you act and the success and the opportunities and all of these things. It all comes down to mindset. And so, yeah, it is literally your mindset that is creating the life that you have. And whether that is anywhere near to the life that you desire to have or not, it's down to your mindset. And a big part of mindset is limiting beliefs. A limiting belief will hold you back because it limits you. The beliefs that you have are held in the subconscious mind. And by definition, that's subconscious. You don't necessarily know about the beliefs that you have down there. It's like what's in the dark room you can't see unless you turn the light on. And the personal development is the light, okay? Self-awareness is the start, is the game changer, because when you become aware of what's going on, it's like you're turning the light on and you can see all the crap. And then you can tidy it up. Metaphorically, you can tidy it up, okay? But without personal development and without learning about the brain and how these things go, oh, bless. I took a rose out of my vase because it was starting to look a bit rubbish. And Tom just put it on top of my ring light and I've only just spotted it. That's so cute. Thanks, Tom. What was I saying? Without learning about personal development, you're just not self-aware. So you literally don't know how to change things because you don't know what's going on. Self-awareness is key because 95% of what we're doing is subconscious. And how to change the game is to bring things to your conscious awareness. And then you've got the power to do something about it. And without that, you can't. Okay. So where this is coming from is I drove back from nursery this morning, music super loud, feeling so good. And like compared to the life that I've experienced in terms of like the freedom that I have now is insane compared to, you know, a teaching job was really hard. And very different. And even before that, when I was struggling to get my girls, like I'm literally living my dream life now. And when things started to turn around was personal development, reading. I didn't get a coach back then. I didn't even know about coaching industry or anything. Like none of this was on my radar. As far as I was concerned, I was going to be a teacher forever. But I started struggling. And I turned things around by doing personal development, by reading books and just understanding how to change my mindset. And that was the game changer for me. And so, yeah, I had this moment of gratitude in the car this morning. Like gratitude is like a constant theme in my life, but like a really intense version of it. And I was just so grateful. And then this inspiration came in to do this. have this message to share. And it's not like, yes, mainly I'm working with business owners now, but I don't want to switch people off because my message is so important. Like I literally feel like this is what I'm here to do. And you can't, like, yeah, I have something to say, so I'm going to say it. Like, we are fed all of these messages from the media and society, just culture, that we're not good enough. And so we spend a disproportionate amount on material things. We spend our hard-earned money. We spend our lives trying to fill a void, trying to make ourselves feel better, rather than creating that feeling from within, which would come from personal development. You know, we spend so much money chasing happiness, and just spending money trying to fill a void, and that void would be filled through personal development. And so, you know, just this one message here can be just such a game changer for you, because instead of spending money trying to chase happiness, do a little bit of personal development and get to a place where you can find happiness with your mindset. And then by doing that, you change the game, because you change the focus, you change the wiring of your brain. So you start looking for things that are good, you raise your vibration. And what we're doing in this life, we're looking for evidence of what we believe to be true. So when we start to have a more positive balance in our brain, much more positive self-talk, a better relationship with ourselves, so we start to attract, like attracts like. So when we're whole within, so we experience whole and like beautiful experiences on the outside, and just life gets better and better and better. And you just can actually, like, I'm sure you've heard this saying before, life is happening for you rather than to you. But you can get to a place where everything you experience, you're like, it's cool. Why is this happening for me? Like, my mindset is so strong, so resilient, so grateful that very, very little would trigger me. And that's because I've done so much personal development. Being triggered is fine. Like, you can perceive being triggered from a place of empowerment. All it is just a sign of something to work through. You give your power away by saying something pisses me off. No, it doesn't. You've chosen to be pissed off by that. And then go within, think, why is that? What's that reminding me of? What's that making me assume about myself? All sorts of things. Like, it's just, I could literally go on for hours, but I've got so much to do today. I need to try and wrap this up. So there are so many free resources out there. And yeah, I just want you to know how important personal development is, because it can just change your world, change your life, like it did mine years and years ago. That's when I changed my mindset. The next round of fertility treatment was our twins, and then we had a really, really hard challenge with a very difficult high-risk pregnancy, just really, really hard, but we got through it, and we were blessed with our girls. And yeah, it's just, I wouldn't have got through it without the mindset that I had. So yeah, many free resources out there. If you like my energy and you want to hear more from me, go and listen to my podcast. All of my episodes on personal development in a non-business owner sense, the How to Change Your Life part of the podcast, that's all still there. If you just go to search Bigger Than You, scroll down, you'll find all the How to Change Your Life episodes. If you're a business owner, this message is just as important to you. Stop focusing on your business and turn your attention to yourself. When you do your personal development on yourself, your business will thrive. Okay, your business is just a reflection of you at the end of the day. So yeah, have a podcast. And actually this episode, this that you're hearing right here is going to be a podcast unedited episode as well. So it will be up later today. So yeah, also, if you want to work more closely with me, you can. Like, I have offers for business owners and non-business owners. I know that most of the things that I talk about now is business owner mindset stuff, but I do still have offers available for non-business owners. My Change Your Life program, for example, mentoring, coaching. And I have offers at all different investment levels too. Okay, so it is accessible to you. And the reason for this, the reason I'm not cutting myself off and just choosing just to work with business owners, is my mission is to change the world and make it a better place. And that starts by changing how people feel about themselves. Okay, changing people's mindset. because then they get activated to live their best life, live in alignment with themselves. Stop people pleasing, stop settling for less, stop holding themselves back. It all starts with the mindset. And when you change how you feel about yourself and what you think you're worthy of and all of these things, you can just change your life. And so if this speaks to you, send me a message. If you want to work more closely with me, like if you want more than just listening to me on my podcast and following me on social media, send me a message. Ask me, what offers do I have? And I will listen to what your situation is and give you the offer that's right for you at the price point that is right for you, and whether you're a business owner or not. So just take this away. Personal development mindset should be your focus. And on that note, my highly charged, highly passionate live has come to an end. I will crack on with my to-do list. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Bigger Than You podcast with your host, Jenna Holloway. If this episode has been valuable to you, please share it with a friend or leave a review.